Play now goes to red, who is trading in a bunch of wheat for sheep, and has passed to blue, who has rolled a 5. Blue is making the move for the 10 wheat. This is his one resource that is lacking and is so important to his success in this game. He's going to look to build a settlement and acquire the 10 wheat as play has moved to Joe, and Joe has acquired, rolled a 6, got the sheep that he needs. He has the port. Looking to trade in for more wheat. I think he's going to trade in wheat and get a rock and possibly go for 2 development cards to get an early lead on largest army. No one's biting on the trade, so let's see what Joe's going to do. Joe has 3 points and is a slight lead above red and blue, who both have 2 points. We're still in the early phases of the game. Can't quite say it's the middle game. Joe makes a trade for a rock and passes. Patient play from Joe. He's acquired a lucky long shot 12 and has gotten the second wheat. If he gets one more rock, he can build a city. Oh, check that. He can trade in his 2 sheep to his sheep port. So important to have a port in your game. He'll probably trade in the 2 sheep for his rock and get a city. And a city this early in the game is huge because you'll get a return on investment. The other 2 players won't have that kind of resource production. It looks like it's going to be a good game for Joe, and he gets a rock. He won't have to trade it in. He can use it later, save it for later. He is definitely going to build a city, and he does. He is dominating the 10 rock. He has an advantage there. He is dominating the 5 wheat. He has an advantage there, and he is tripling the 9. This looks like it's going to be really good for Joe. He has a city getting wheat and rock, and he already has a settlement getting 2 possible resources in the south. It looks like his strategy of going for the largest army and cities is paying off. He jumps to a 2-point lead by getting to 4 points. Joe is about to enter the middle game. Meanwhile, red and blue are still at 2 points. It's blue's turn. Blue is desperately trying to get to the 10 right away before he falls too far behind. He's looking to get wheat. Joe makes the trade and gets wood, which he is lacking, and will allow Joe to expand a road to possibly take the 10-9-2 in the bottom left, which will give him a double 9 and another access point to wheat. Check that. He's going southwest to the 3-1 port. He already has a sheep port, but sometimes, like in the instance now, he has 3 brick, and he could trade that in for something else that he needs when he has the port. So as you can see, Settlers of Catan starts off really slow. People are just setting up, not much going on, but as the game progresses, things pick up. The drama starts to unfold, strategies become apparent, and we'll see if you've got what it takes to make it to 10 points, which will win the game. So red is still blocked on his 8, is still looking to build 1 more road and acquire the brick port. Red is falling behind. He doesn't have sheep. I think he's going for the sheep in the middle, the 11-9-4. But he's passed it off to blue. Blue has indeed built a settlement on the 3-10-11. And has also built a city on the east side at the 4-8-10. This equalizes Joe's rock advantage. They both share the advantage, and they just both get the 10. 2 rock goes to blue, and 2 rock goes to Joe. And blue has also doubled the 8 wood, which is what he needs, because it looks like he'll have no trouble getting a longest road. It looks like red is in deep trouble. Red needs to get sheep in his game. He needs to get the brick port. Meanwhile, both Joe and the blue player have cities going. They've got resource potential. Joe builds another settlement. It looks like red is going to play catch up. I don't know if red is still in the game. You never know, but red is blocked in the northwest. Needs to acquire sheep and the brick port. So Joe can probably start focusing on neutralizing blue's advantage. He's just traded in 3 brick for 1 wheat. Gonna play it patient. Hopefully gonna get enough for another city. But no doubt when he gets another sheep, he'll be buying another development card. Joe probably should start to get his largest army underway. I don't think blue can actually go for that. Blue's focus again is gonna be on getting the longest road, and here it is. Blue has just gotten the longest road, extending to the 510 next to the desert on the west side. Blue has also gotten sheep, so pretty soon blue is going to get his 7th point. Joe is at 5, 1 point behind. Blue has 6 points, which makes me think that he is pretty close to building that next settlement. Play goes to red. Let's see what happens for red. And red rolls an 8, but he is blocked by the robber. I can't believe that the robber has stayed there this long. Play goes back to blue. Blue is looking to acquire brick. Joe's got brick. Blue has a 1 point lead. Blue has just traded in for, I don't remember, maybe wood, maybe sheep. It was one of those things. It was green. Blue still looking to get brick. Joe's thinking about using the robber. He's got 4 sheep that he can trade in at the port. He's hopefully trying to steal possibly a wheat or a rock he could trade in for a city.